Okay, we are almost ready to start here, everybody. We'll be starting here very briefly. We are going to help you. We're going to help you motherfuckers find jobs. And some of y'all that need jobs, we're going to get you a job. And everybody else, not sure if we can help your ass. One last thing. Okay. Shit, how do I move that? Okay. Hello. My name is Leonard Devlin. I want to welcome you all to this pivotal discussion today about black jobs and what you can do to get yourself one of them black jobs. And if you are an employer that is hiring for black jobs, today we are going to join you all in unity. If you want the link to join this conversation about black jobs, email us, the rwjshow@gmail.com, the rwjshow@gmail.com. It is my pleasure to bring onto the program an esteemed colleague of mine who knows a lot about black job. Now, I myself know a little bit about black job, but Madam Aaron, I just want to say hello to you and thank you for being my wing person. Don't get me don't get me caught up. Being my
Okay.
wing person on this journey today as we help these niggas get some employment.
Okay. Well, I don't know about that exact wording. As my sound and everything okay? Can you hear me okay? Can you see me okay? My
Yep, you
camera's on.
sound,
Testing, testing, 1, 2.
yes, you do.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to say, as the manager for the managerial logistics for management, make management, it's really happy. I'm really happy to be here to kind of provide some critical feedback regarding black jobs and what it means to kind of have a black job and how you can acquire a black job, or if you're kind of hosting kind of an onboarding experience. We're here to kind of cover the bases for everything regarding black jobs. So I'm happy to be here kind of as your wing person, kind of making sure that everybody's trucking along and driving their business forward.
Now, when you say black jobs, well, first off, let's go through the credentials. What makes you qualified to talk to these people today about black jobs and black employment? Because what we wanted to do today, what I wanted to do, my goal today was to, real quick, this whole thing is brought to you by the Sackleson Corporation. I got to make sure I make note of that. The Sackleson Corporation, as you know, Sackleson Corporation is the premier community college for good-looking people. Good-looking people statistically have higher GPAs, higher success rates, higher salaries. So if you want to be around people that are future leaders, Sackleson State is where you want to go, where you can get a 4.0, but not if you're a 4. Visit them online, sacstate.com. My apologies real quick on that. Had to handle the business, pay the bills. Now,
No, absolutely. Yeah.
so when we talk about black jobs, I wanted to make sure that we connect people who need a black job with people that are hiring for black jobs. And that's what this whole fair is about, because we want to make sure we are creating community to benefit the black and African American community and ADOS and everybody else.
Sure. Well, one thing to kind of note is that anytime you benefit the Black community, you're really kind of benefiting everyone. So I really do kind of come from an inclusive kind of beginning here, say, hey, these Black jobs are important to kind of like the foundation of the world. But what qualifies me, well, as the manager for the managerial logistics for management, I kind of have purview into the overseeing process and kind of understanding what drives the business forward, what employers are looking for, what Black employers are looking for, because sometimes they're looking for different things. I am also Black, sometimes people, if their camera is not on and they're not looking at my camera, sometimes they assume that I'm something else, and I'm Black. Just because I can't legally talk about my parents doesn't mean that I'm not Black. So I think what qualifies me the most is that I'm Black. So, and I understand jobs, and I understand Black jobs more importantly, and I know how to place the right Black person in a Black job. I know how to give them the right overseer, and I know how to manage that overseer to make sure that the Black is doing their Black job.
Okay.
Yeah.
If that's what you say, then I guess I just got to roll with that. When you're looking to hire, let's talk real quick about hiring. What are some do's and don'ts in the interviews for the Black job?
Okay, so if you're the interviewer or if you're the interviewee, so the do's and don'ts for the learner, I need some clarity around kind of like the parameters of this question. So what are the do's and don'ts of the person being the interviewer, or what are the do's and don'ts of the person being interviewed?
I'm so sorry. Could you do this real quick? Could you just do that real quick? Which one that? Yes, Lord.
My headphones kind of in the way.
Oh, no, man.
I know my headphones are kind of in the way. This may be a little different than my headphones. Is it my headphones? Is it my headphones?
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm being inappropriate.
I know, it's okay, but I usually don't wear headphones, so if the headphones are distracting, I can understand.
No, you good. Just do that.
Okay.
Just do that. I'm just flirting with you a little bit. It ain't no thing. My wife left me this morning. That's why my house empty.
Oh.
When we talk about the idea of, before we open it up, because we're going to open it up to the people. This is all about the people. We're going to open this up to the people.
I am going to circle back to kind of like that comment. I kind of want a better understanding, but we can blaze forward through this agenda now, but we are going to kind of revisit kind of those pivotal remarks about your pivotal partner being gone.
Yeah, motherfucker left me this morning, took everything except for what you see in the background. I don't really want to talk about that. Let's just start with the interviewee. If you were being interviewed for a Black job, what are some general do's and don'ts?
Okay, so if you're being interviewed for a Black job, one of the do's is do show up when you can. Okay, I think sometimes we kind of put an emphasis on showing up on time, but show up when you can, which should be on time. Okay, so that's one of the do's. One of the don'ts, are you not in alignment with that as a do?
On time is relative. On time is a relative construct that I think we are far too often leaned into. Far too often.
Well,
time is a construct. What is on time? What is on time?
Well, I understand time is a construct, but also is language. So I know you're wearing your Build Better Businesses hat, and I wouldn't know that unless I could kind of have the visual cue. So sometimes we need like time as a visual cue to kind of make agreements. And sometimes that time has to be at 8 a.m.
You do know that this fucking stream we doing right now didn't even start on time.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, on time for who is kind of the question. So we were on time because we were kind of in alignment. We kind of had some behind the scenes kind of talk things kind of happening. So when I think about kind of other participants, we saw them kind of in the stream on time, and that's going to count. So if you get
You
to,
is it time for black people to change white people's expectations of their relationship to the workplace? Why is a business 8 to 5? Who the fuck decided?
okay, we're diving deep here, I see. So we're just going to do a deep
And I'm
dive.
gonna
We're
put the
really going
link
to
in the
do
chat
this.
because we're here to help people with the black jobs today. Matter of
We're here
fact,
to help people with the
I'm gonna bring the
black
first
jobs.
brother on in, but you keep going on with your answer. We're gonna bring the first brother on in here.
Yeah, when we talk about kind of like the 9 to 5 structure, we really kind of have to thank Henry Ford. So shout out to granddaddy Henry Ford for kind of like locking us into a system. You know, every morning I kind of look at my picture of him above the wall and say thank you for kind of like providing the structure for us to kind of adhere to. So when it comes to 9 to 5, we do have Henry Ford to thank for that, or else we'll probably be working 6 to 6.
What are some do's and don'ts for interviewers? Let's just say I'm a person, I need to hire blacks for the black job. What are some things that I should be offering? What are benefits that I should be offering the employees? How can I better create and better diversify and DEI, LGB, my workforce?
Okay. Well, the do's and don'ts for including the LGBTQIA, BCDEFG kind of factor here is making sure that everyone is included.
And
So
Pride
I've
Month
kind
ended
of,
yesterday. It's okay for you to say that, but continue.
well, we've kind of extended it here because we kind of forgot about it. So we're kind of like pushing forward this week, and we're having Pride Week kind of this week. So
Okay.
we're kind of in our Pride Week now, and I just added a W to the letters for us to kind of include white people because we're finding more and more that they're being excluded. So one of the questions that you ask is like, what if the do's and don'ts of an interviewer? I say, come dressed up, come dressed in a suit with a tie and a little handkerchief, and maybe, groom yourself a little extra, crease your pants, make sure you have on shoes
Okay.
and
Okay.
socks that
That
at least
sounds
go
like
up to
white
your
people shit.
kneecaps.
That sounds like white people
Well,
shit.
no, it's professional. It's professional.
What? You know what? Let's not even get into that. Brother, state your name, where you're from,
Hey, hey,
and
hey,
and
how y'all
welcome to
doing,
the
man?
Black Job, Black Fear.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. How you doing? My name is Arif Monk. I was just asking. This first of all, this the Black Job Fair, right?
Indeed, this is a Black Job Fair.
This
You know
this the
why we're
Black
here.
Job Fair.
Last week, my president mentioned that we're losing the black jobs.
Yeah.
Well, so okay, so if we doing if
My
this is a Black
president, my
Job Fair,
president Trump. That's my
my, my,
president. I don't
my
know
first question for
because
that's your president.
well, because he's still the president. Y'all stole the shit from. But we ain't gonna get into that. I ain't. Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry. We're
Well,
here for you.
yeah. See, this is my question about the Black Job Fair. Why is our screens on? Do we have to have our screen? Because I done heard about these ties. You talking about some hard bottom shoe. You telling me you want me to dress better for the job interview than I do for the baby shower? Can I wear my Burberry shirt from the baby shower to the job interview? Is that professional?
I
You
understand
take that, Aaron. Take that one, Aaron.
if you have Burberry and you want to wear that to the office, just make sure it's not the Burberry with kind of like the visible logos kind of all over the place. You kind of want to conceal that. Also, just right off top, you have a beautiful name. Have you considered kind of changing it to John or David? Because that will kind of help in the interview process.
Yeah, you know what? I considered that. I considered that, and then I considered not doing that because this is a black job, right? I mean,
Yeah.
so I need a white name for the black job.
Here's what you need to understand, brother. You called into this Black Job Fair
Hmm.
in the wrong video ratio. So I
Oh,
already
that's
know
what.
that you got
Hold on.
leadership material.
Boom.
No, don't switch it back.
Look at that.
Switch it back.
Look at that. Yeah,
Switch it
see,
back.
look at
There
that.
you go.
That's where
That's a
we at.
leader.
I do what I
That's a
do.
man who's not conforming. And that is a man who's decided that he's showing up at 9:30 for an 8 a.m. job. And that's the
Off
type of
top at
initiative that we
best.
have. I don't really think we need to hear anything else from you, brother. I think that you're pretty qualified and that you got your shit together.
Appreciate it. Hey,
Wow.
just since I'm in a leadership position, I would like to implement 15 minutes of don't talk to me when I first get to work till after I have my coffee. if you see me Googling the scores from last night, that lets you know that my day has not officially started, even if I'm on the clock. Just want to put that out there as a black job leader.
That's
I mean,
fine. I
you got to
mean,
take that up
that's
with your
fine.
individual employer. That sounds like some shit that's going to get you fired before you get your first check, brother. But that type of behavior is usually for year 2, year
To
3.
be fair, wouldn't be the first time. If you know what I'm saying. It wouldn't.
Well,
Okay.
that's one of the criterias of a black job.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, brother, good luck with your name change. Get that, whatever that. What's your religion?
Yes.
Good.
What's your
That's
religion?
the right answer. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? What's the right answer?
What's
I'm not
what's the
allowed
one
to.
that's
I'm
going
not
what's
allowed to ask a motherfucker religion if I'm trying to hire him.
what
I
what's
need
the
to know
one
Well,
that's
what
gonna
days
get
you
no,
me
need
hired?
off. I need to know
Listen,
no,
what days you
can't.
need off.
Well,
yes,
kind of
man.
the
I'm
way
I'm
we're
what's
doing
called
it
an
now.
interdisciplinary and
Yeah.
Jewish. So that
If
means I'm gonna need all both Eids, Christmas,
Yeah.
Passover, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur. I'm
let
gonna
me
need all
explain
of them
something.
because
We've
uh,
decided to simplify kind of like the religious seeking process. So instead of saying what religion you are, it's just, hey, religious, yes or no.
yep,
I mean, that's all
all of
fine and that sound good until you hire
them.
a bunch of 7-day Adventists and then can't nobody work on a Saturday. Then where you at? I
That's
need
all
I
I'm
need a
saying.
couple. I need a couple Jews. I need a couple Muslims. I need some Christians. Them
I'm
Chuckles
Jehovah's don't
saying
fans
want to
I'm
work.
from a
Them Jehovah's don't want to work nothing. What if I hire an Amish? Then what?
I'm pretty sure you can't say any of this legally in an interview. I think.
Yeah,
Well,
you
that's
can.
what we're
Wait,
here for. This is
wait a second. Are you the
teaching
president? Because
moment.
if so, in your official capacity, you can say anything you want. I apologize.
Well, in the interview for black jobs, it's kind of best to kind of go outside the typical parameters. Thanks for a sponsor.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, brother,
Well,
thank you very, very much.
I appreciate y'all having me, man. I hope y'all, I hope to hear back from you in the next 10, 20
I
minutes, or
think,
else I'm
but
going to go smoke.
all right, thank you very much, brother. Appreciate it. Now he brings up a very interesting point, Lisa.
Yeah.
When you are doing a Zoom interview, should you conform to the white man's aspect ratio, 16:19, 9:16, 4 by 3, or should you go square? Should you go vertical like that brother just did?
I think conformity is best. That's just kind of my personal opinion, personally. But if you do kind of want to stick out, I think the best way that you can show up is the best way that you can. So sometimes, some people are just kind of sitting stationary. Some people are kind of, for example, I notice right now we're kind of in a square structure, but we were in the widescreen structure. I noticed your whiteboard and I noticed the pivotal note on it. And I said, oh, there's a whiteboard here. And maybe we can kind of like whiteboard some ideas and kind of throw some things down and see what sticks. But you already had a pivotal message up there. But so the square structure is working. Whatever the interviewer, however they're showing up on camera is how you want to show up on camera, even if you want to duplicate their scene. So I know some of you like to take your interviews in your car with your seatbelt or with your baby on your hip. And, maybe that's not going to work.
Well, this whiteboard is a message to my wife who left me this morning. I'm hoping that she sees this stream and will come home. Motherfucker took everything I own. That's why you see I'm sleeping on the throw rug.
So from
Back there in
last
the
night
back.
and this morning, she cleared out the entire house between last night and this morning.
That's correct. That's correct.
That's a lot of work.
We're gonna add somebody else in. We got another person calling. This is Danette. I believe this is Danette. We're gonna get to Danette. Hello and welcome to the Black Job Fair.
Good
Hey.
afternoon, everyone. I'm so happy to be here. So, I actually have 20 years of HR experience, so I'm looking for the HR black job.
Oh, okay. You're looking for the HR black job with 20 years of experience.
Yes.
Is there any way you can kind of cap that experience at about 7? 20 years is kind of intimidating.
They'll think you're
Sure.
gonna take their
Whatever.
job. Yeah, that's a very good point, Lisa.
Yeah.
How much, especially as a black woman, how much should you downplay your accomplishments and appear like, oh, I'm a woman, I ain't done nothing. Can you please teach me,
Yeah.
man?
Yes, please tell me.
Yeah. I would like to hear from you. You're the one with 20 years experience, and I think that's kind of the issue here. Is that I don't know who to defer to. I have a measly 14 years experience, and so you're coming in with your 20. And if this were an interview, I would be throwing back a lot of questions at you, and then I would also feel like, hi, am I hiring my replacement? So let's
Well, yes,
defer.
I
Let's
have.
defer to you. Let's defer to you. If a black woman comes in and they seem a bit overqualified, do you downplay? What's your
Mm-hmm.
expert approach?
So, Aaron, due to ageism, I would advise them to maybe say, I have 10 plus years of experience. You know what I mean? If they're in the interview and to go into explaining what areas, succession planning, employee engagement, whatever it may be. But yeah, you're right. There is ageism. It is true. It exists. So yeah, please do downplay it and just say, I have 10 plus years of
Well,
experience.
I mean, when
Okay.
I think about ageism, black women in particular, I think when we're about 9 or 10, we're done. So, someone can have 20 years of experience and only be 30. So, if we're talking about organizational management and kind of like that kind of structure. So, I'm not sure if age kind of plays a
Oh,
part.
how
Yeah,
much
Leonard.
how much should BBLs and plastic surgery, at what point should a black woman consider BBL to remain hireable in this sexist workplace?
I'm going to let her take this, but I will say, as someone who gets confused for having a BBL all the time, it's really hard. It's really hard. It's really hard. Every interview, they try not to ask. And it was an issue of people saying, hey, it was one issue with my real hair, but everybody's saying, hey, that's a BBL. I don't know if you have seen the rumors, but a lot of people say, Aaron has a BBL. And I don't.
So, Roy, what did you say about BBLs? What was the question again?
The question I'm asking is that how much does plastic surgery, when should someone after 10 plus years consider
Uh-huh.
plastic surgery to combat the potential ageism within an ever evolving and more competitive workforce? At what point do you add an ass cheek, maybe one at a time, not together if you can't afford it, but at what point do you decide to get focused and get serious and get
Well,
to
what I
get to
will
face it and
say,
get to, I'm trying to be
yeah,
very considerate, but you understand
I
what I'm saying.
understand. Well, what
Sex
I will say,
sells, so you know.
since this is the Black job fair, as we know, Black people age very well. So I don't think we'd have to think about any of that until maybe, I don't know, 70, 75. We are blessed with
Right.
good genes, y'all. So I think we're good to go until about 70-ish, maybe.
Yeah. Velvet Angel Pie on the Instagram live feed said, I guess black jobs should include procedures in the benefit package. And I think that's an excellent way to kind of combat kind of like the wage gap, where if you're a black woman, you're going to be making less. We'll see if they'll throw a
Uh-huh.
few procedures on there and say, hey, I'm going to be sitting down all the time. I would like a fresh BBL to kind of cushion my work chair and kind of add that and kind of beef up your package. Leonard, this note on this whiteboard, I this is those letters have to be large because that is far away from you, and you really wrote those letters really large. I hope your pivotal partner sees that message. Where is Becky?
She blocked me on everything. Police told me I can't call her.
And all of this happened this morning, and you're still hosting a job fair. You're really needed here.
I
You're
care about the
committed.
people. I care about the
You're a
people.
trooper.
Daniette, before we let you go, what serious piece of advice would you give as an HR professional? What is the biggest mistake people make when trying to get the job?
I would say the selling yourself piece. Probably that initial opener when people say, "Tell me about yourself." Just make sure that we're actually speaking about our actual skill sets and not going into, "I have 5 kids," this, that, and the other. So maybe keep it to about 2 minutes, and just really concisely talk about um, your focus area. So you can keep it with the STAR formula, which is situation, task, action, response when you're responding. So, what was the situation? What was the task for the behavioral question?
Say that
That would be
again.
my
Say that again.
What
Situation,
the
task.
fuck was you
What?
just talking about?
Say
I
that
did
action,
not
again.
understand none of that.
situation,
Situation.
task, action, and then the result.
Star.
Yes, the STAR method for behavioral
Okay.
questions.
That wasn't in my book. I didn't have that in my corporate dictionary, so I have to add kind of like critical language to my lexicon.
Happy to help.
Okay. Well,
I already forgot what the S and the T represent.
Situation and
Okay,
task.
situations will arise.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
well, thank you. Thank you very much, Danette, and good luck on your 10 plus year employment journey as you seek a new black job.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much. You guys have a great day.
Yes, ma'am. This is what we're
Bye.
about. This is community today. This is
Yeah, this
community.
is going
And
great.
after a divisive BET Awards last night, I think it is important to have healing on a day
Yeah.
like today because Sexy
Yeah,
Red did not win Best New Artist. And I
yeah.
don't know how
And
that's possible.
nothing's more healing than work and talking about working.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, before we get one more call. I think we'll take one more. Maybe we take one more call, maybe two more callers. Talk to me a little bit about, as a hiring manager, what is the safest way to fire somebody from a black job? Because I've been fired a
Well,
couple times. I've been fired. I got fired over
absolutely.
Twitter. I
Yeah.
got fired face to face. That was at Baskin Robbins Western Hills Mall
Yeah.
in Birmingham. Radio station fired me over Twitter.
Mm.
And then Shoney's fired me over the phone like some goddamn cowards. But that's because I was in
Shouties.
jail. I'd been in jail 2 days and I missed 2 shifts.
Oh,
They
wow.
didn't believe me
Okay.
when I told them I was in jail.
Well, I will tell you kind of like just the truth and kind of like the best way to kind of fire someone from a black job. What you want to do first is remove them from all comms the minute you know you want to fire them.
We talking about
Stop.
Popeyes and some shit. No, we ain't talking about nothing with
Well, yeah,
Skype and
there's critical
Slack
comms
and
at
all of that.
Popeyes. So you remove their names from the clipboard for shifts, and you want to make sure that you fire them on a Friday so you get a good week out of them. So the best time to do it, let's say if their shift ends at 2:00 p.m., the best time to do it is like around 1:45. Say thank you. You're done here. It's been great working with you. There's no need to kind of come back in. You've been a valued asset here. We're going in a different direction, kind of with the chicken. We're going in a different direction with the register. And we just thought that you've added kind of like a great value add to kind of like this Popeyes location. Maybe there's like another one that we can like bounce you to. But for now, we're just going to kind of be done here with our partnership here. And you can take kind of like some biscuits on your way out, kind of as kind of like a kind of thank you for kind of giving your time over to the Popeyes Corporation.
Do you not have any fear of a workplace shooting by firing somebody on a Friday and giving them Saturday and Sunday to still be mad at your ass? Whereas on a
Well,
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they got like life shit happening and responsibilities and got to pick up the kids.
Well, you know what? That's something to consider. I will take that feedback to our firing managers and say, hey, I think kind of one of the issues with firing people is that we think people are going to kind of come in with their firearms. And that's kind of like a very real kind of problem. But once again, we have to remember we're talking about black jobs. So
Yes.
that really isn't the
That's
case with, yeah. So if this were white jobs, I would kind of be concerned about kind of like, the shooting factor.
you're not concerned with black people shooting up the job. I understand that. What about slapping the shit out you? If I'm firing somebody, what is the best way to not get the shit slapped out of me?
Well, the last few times I got slapped after I fired somebody, it was really tough, and I had to kind of relook at how I was doing things, Leonard. And I would say after I kind of like applied some pressure and said, hey, let's reframe and let's regroup. I think the best possible way is to do it virtually or to have significant distance between you.
So like between like that check cashing glass that you
Yeah,
got or whatever.
yeah,
Okay. So
yeah.
then maybe then that's probably the best fucking way to go about it. I got fired one time, man, and it hurts. And it's not an advantageous
Talk about it, Leonard. Talk about it.
She didn't give me a chance to explain myself. She just fucking left the house.
Okay. Oh, we're talking
You
about
don't
picking.
do
Okay.
that. You don't fucking do that to somebody.
You're a
I'm a
heavy
man. You give a
sleeper.
man an opportunity to fucking explain himself.
Would you
You
like
don't
to
just take all
explain?
the shit. Look at my home.
Would you like to
Our
explain
home.
yourself now? Go ahead and explain yourself. This is a safe space. You know, when me and my husband Jared are kind of going through things, I say, hey, Jared Bear, let's just kind of regroup. Let's just kind of say, hi, let's take some time away from work to work some more together. And that always kind of works. And you might kind of want to take some sleep tests because you're a heavy sleeper if she moved the bed out while you were at home.
So you and your husband going through a rough patch.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. We're
That's
actually
what you
just coming
said.
out of a rough patch.
So you're
So
single.
well, no, I am married, but one thing that I do kind of want to provide some clarity around is that
Are you though?
Lisa is
Are you married?
single. Yeah,
Are you though?
Aaron Throlopoulos, I love my husband Jared, but Lisa doesn't have a husband at all, and we need to cascade that information to the world. Okay, so if we want to turn this job fair into kind of like a dating portal
Okay.
for Elise, I think we
Okay.
should absolutely follow up on that. So
Okay.
I'm sorry, Leonard, I'm married. Lisa's available. Lise doesn't have a damn soul to hold her at night.
I know what that's like.
Yeah, she
I know
knows
what
what
that's like.
it's like. Yeah, she's really
I
kind of bent up about
I
every
I
morning we have a briefing and she says, are you working on my pivotal partner? And I said, well, I'm sending out lanyards that say pivotal partner. So I think I'm just going about it the wrong way. She's been talking about work, love, and I think I've just been approaching it the wrong way for her. And now she says I've confused everybody because she doesn't look single, but she very much is. I told her if you want me to stop wearing the wedding ring, I can. I can put it on a different hand. But it doesn't matter because people don't know if your camera is front facing. It's just a lot.
Is OnlyFans a black job?
That's a great question. I think it is because it's kind of like you're trapping your skill set.
I think there's like versions of it that would suggest that it's a black job, but there's definitely white people who do OnlyFans. I think we're gonna take one more call here. We're gonna take one
Okay.
more call for the black job fair. I think we have it says Lucenda here, so we'll see what the fuck this is about. Lucenda, hello. Hello.
Hello there. It's Lucinda White. How you guys
Oh,
doing? Can you hear me?
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
good. It's nice when you guys listen. It's
Okay.
good.
Hi,
Right.
Lucinda.
Okay.
How
Get
you
to the
doing,
shit now.
girl?
What you need?
I'm actually in search of some blacks for jobs.
Oh, you're
So I
looking for
have been.
Oh,
Listen,
this
and
is what
it's
we're here
so
for.
hard for me to find
This
good
is what
help.
we're here for.
Okay.
Yes. So
Okay.
I
So you
I
need
was
blacks.
wondering. You said what?
You need some niggas. So keep going.
I do. I don't use those kind of words around you people, but I am in search for some people of rich melanin. They definitely don't need to be rich people, but they need to be rich in melanin.
Okay, well, let's kind of put out the
What
proverbial auction block here. Yeah, what
Yeah,
else are you
yeah.
looking for?
What are the
That's
positions
I
that you
love
are
tradition.
hiring
I
for?
do.
We got two brothers on hold. We got to get to Kyle and Jakin, and then we got to wrap this up. Now, what
Okay,
positions?
okay. Mm-hmm. Do you have now? I'm looking for somebody who can cook, like breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. Um, Preferably not too spicy. If they are fans of raisins, because raisins are real good with fiber, I would really like somebody who knows how to cook raisins.
Okay, so
Okay,
you need
so
someone that can
maybe
cook
we're
around the
gonna,
clock.
yeah, maybe
Uh,
this
Yes,
is kind
yes,
of like a Midwest block. Okay.
what
yes.
else? What else do? What else would this person need to do with this black job? This is good. This is good. This is a
I
black job lead. This is what we're
actually,
here
I
for.
have
So
kind of
cooking
like
is it?
I have a big house, if you will, with a lot of smaller houses. So, what I'm really kind of looking for is somebody who can live on property. And instead of like pay, I just give them a place to stay. And then, because I have so much to do here, there's a lot of crops here. Um, we work with
This is good.
fabrics,
Okay.
stuff to make fabrics. So, I'm
Wait a minute.
looking
Okay.
for,
Hold
yeah.
on.
I think I'm going to partner with you on kind of finding this pivotal partner. I can
Okay,
open
I
up kind of like a
appreciate.
sharecropper
Hold on.
Hmm.
portal.
Hold on.
We
Right,
can
Hold
open
on.
like a
exactly.
sharecropper portal and kind of see like, hi, there are a lot of
Fair sounds a little
legacy.
socialist to me, but I,
Yeah.
I can
Okay.
I can work with, yeah.
Like a selfish
Um.
cropper.
No. 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 No.
Yeah,
No.
a little
No. No.
more
No. No.
like
No. No. No.
that.
No.
Like a little more like we kind of retain most of the results
What
Okay.
and
does
the
this job pay?
profits.
What does this
Ooh,
job pay? So you want
pay,
someone
it,
that
it
live on
pays
your
in
property,
glory.
cook all day, pick up the crops, and clean all the
It
goddamn houses.
pays,
What does it pay?
there's free water breaks. They're
Oh,
not very
water.
long.
Okay.
But
Free what?
we do provide meals
Okay.
for our.
Well, I was kind of into that. I was taking notes. Why are we kind of not moving this forward?
You can't allow that.
The benefits were great. They had free water breaks. They had access to housing, meals.
You can't allow that.
Oh, I think one of my workers was out there not doing a good job. I'm sorry about that. My internet
No, no,
just.
no. It wasn't your internet. We hung up on your ass. That's slavery.
Oh no, she wasn't describing slavery. She was just kind of describing a more elevated, evolved version of sharecropping. And if you think about it, a lot of people in this country kind of operate off a legacy. Some people are police officers because their father was a police officer. My mother was a sharecropper. That might be something I would want to get into.
So nepotism of slavery.
Yeah,
Job
you're on
fair.
mute.
Oh shit.
Please, Lord
There you
Jesus,
go.
have a shirt on. Okay, thank God. Just wasn't show. You was too close. You muted yourself. Unmute yourself, brother.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you good. Black job.
All
You're
right.
gonna be the last caller. Do you need a
Hey,
black job? You looking for a
this the
black
black
job? You got
job fair,
advice. Yes,
or
sir.
this the y'all blacks trying to get jobs?
Yep. Or if you got a job to give somebody that's not slavery.
Oh,
Depending.
if I got a job to give somebody,
Yeah, job to give. You looking for a job? Do you need
What are
resume
you looking
assistance?
for a job?
I'm looking for a job because like my job they bullshitting, bro.
Okay, what are your black skills?
To me,
What are your black skills for you're at a black job fair? What are your black
I'm a real nigga.
job skills?
I'm a real nigga. I got all the skills.
Okay.
All
Okay.
the
Now, when you
skills.
say when you
Okay.
just
I got okay. I got a master's degree in jazz.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and like I play the saxophone. It don't look like it right now, but like I got really nice waves.
Do you got
You know,
hands?
Okay.
um,
You got
and see
hands?
that's part of the reason why I'm looking for a new job is because my current job, like I said, they was bullshitting. So like I can't even get a haircut right now, so you can't even like see like the waves and shit I got.
Okay. So I got
You know?
somebody else here who may be able to
Hold
interview
on,
you.
hold on. This lady
How you
hold
doing,
on. Now
love?
y'all brought the slave lady back in.
I like this. This is a
Slave
good
is
partnership.
such a poor
No, you
word.
brought the slave lady back on, bro. No, I'm not trying to be a slave. I
Are
need
you
money.
looking for a
Well,
place to
That
stay?
word
Because
is very insensitive, but I'll go ahead.
it's
If you could just,
very, very insensitive. I like
Lucinda,
to
if you
think
could
of
just sell this gentleman briefly on just because this is why we created Black Job Fair. You need a black job. She got a black job.
So, are you good with your hands? And I don't mean like tussling. You know how you people are. Are
I'm a
you able
saxophonist.
to?
Yeah, I'm good with my
So
Okay.
hands.
you're go with
I
your
love
your
when they play
fingers.
the instruments. So you could. How do you look in a little outfit, like a little suit?
Like a suit?
Oh, okay, okay. Like if you were to go to court, what would you
Why the
wear?
fuck I'm going to court?
Okay.
Why
If
am I
you
going to court?
had,
Hold on. What type of job we talking?
Well, I mean, just kind of okay as an interviewer, interviewee. If
Bro,
I could just give you some advice.
I'm saying, hold up. Y'all said black jobs, right? I'm a
I see
black
yes,
your
man.
yes.
I'm
It
looking
yeah.
for a
it is
job.
work. It
I'm
is
saying I'm a
definitely.
real
Are
ass
you
nigga, bro.
not?
I can play the saxophone. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like
Okay.
I can do so many things.
So you are good with your hands.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're good
Yeah.
with instruments. Clearly. Now, when I mean instrument, would that be a garden instrument as well? Would you
Hell
be able
no.
to?
I ain't doing no. Yo, you trying to get me out here in the field?
Well, I mean, the
Damn,
thing is,
dog.
no,
Lucinda,
Damn,
Lee,
dog. Nah, I'm too
it's
Is
smart
not
to
he
be in the
necessarily
joking?
field.
the
That's not.
field. It's not
I'm
the
not. Nah.
field. It's not the
That's
field.
not
You'll
like
be
that.
think of it like
Okay,
you're
okay. Put
playing
me
the
in
field.
the field is not a good use of like my actual skills. Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
think it is. I disagree because Lise has
Mm.
played the clarinet and she told me you have good finger dexterity, so you can kind of like
Mm.
really
Oh,
get
she's
in
good
the
with
dirt,
words.
kind
Okay,
of get
but
in the
but
look.
role,
Okay,
They
kind of
gonna
look.
like
let
The
you
figure
most
know,
out.
field
aren't
work,
they?
the most field work I'm willing to do is a marching band.
Okay.
You know what
March.
I'm
now
saying? Because
how
I
do we
play the
merge
saxophone and
those
shit.
skill
I
sets?
can do the marching band shit. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you've
And
got
that's
strong
a real
legs.
nigga job. That's some nigga work right
So,
there.
okay,
Because
so I have a
they be marching
compromise.
in wool and shit. Them marching bands don't wear shorts.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I did it, bro. I did it.
What
Mm.
school
I
So
did
was
you
a
go
drum
to?
major
maybe,
and everything. I can conduct like a motherfucker.
hmm.
Shit, I might need
Mm.
to hire this nigga for real for some music director shit.
That's what
Well,
I'm saying.
maybe
Hire me,
right.
bro. I need a new job.
Do you know
Hold
any
up. Ready?
classical songs?
Uh, 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 Yeah.
Well, actually, the way it
Yeah.
goes, actually, when
Oh.
you're conducting, it's supposed to be down, 2, 3, up, down, 2. So there's kind of like an order to
How you gonna
conducting.
correct me? I got the master's degree.
Oh,
Okay, well, I just have a
Now,
master.
measly
I'll
now your
take that
bachelor's.
volume,
too.
I'm the expert.
your
I see your
volume with the
passion.
yeah. Now,
I'm the
is
expert.
there?
Don't
Could he
you can't correct
direct
me
the
on this.
Could he direct the other people that are in the field? Maybe he doesn't do the field work.
Mm,
Maybe
I
he
like
is a
that.
supervisor
Exactly. I can
on the
supervise.
porch
Yeah, I
from the
look over
porch
all of
with
them.
the
Be like,
ceiling
yeah,
fan.
nigga, go over
Yeah.
there.
Can you see yourself over other people? Could you
Yeah.
like see yourself in a position over, like an overseer kind
I'm six
of
foot four,
other?
so like I
Oh,
already
great.
see over most people.
God.
Okay.
You're
So,
six
okay.
four. How
Yeah.
how old are you?
Why?
That's not a legal question. You
Mm.
can't ask that. That's like the religion
Uh,
question from earlier.
well, maybe Lisa wants to know.
You can't.
How much can you bench?
Okay, I think they flirt now, brother. I'm gonna get out the way on this one.
Oh, damn. Okay. See, now I'm concerned with answering this
You done
question because I
fucked
feel
around and
like y'all
told them you
set me up for
6'4",
field
brother.
work.
They ain't playing no more,
I feel
nigga.
like
They
they
own you,
set me up
bro.
for field work. I
Can
feel like
you
if I
can you
6'4",
just
actually
do this
answer,
with your
and you
y'all
play
trying to put
instruments.
me
this
on.
I'm gonna
muscle?
get out the
Yeah.
way.
Can we see your arms and kind of give us a profile?
I just
No.
want to see what because the job requires a lot of manual labor.
Yeah.
So I just want to
Oh,
see
I want no parts of that.
what the man is
But if
looking
you could
like.
step back again and kind of do the conducting, we can kind of get a clearer assessment,
Would
kind
Y'all
you?
of
done
like
turn
of
this
what you're
into a
bringing to the table.
strip show. This is not even the
This
purpose I
ain't
was
part of
trying
the
to bring
job,
out.
is it?
Can someone play some Young Buck? Is that what the rapper? Can somebody
What? Why
play
are you
some?
playing Young Buck? What that got to do with anything?
Let's kind of put your arms kind of in the picture so we can kind of see what's going
Oh,
on with the
he's a
bicep region.
Nah, hold on.
You're
What's the
blessings,
job
brother.
though?
You're blocking your
Um,
blessings, brother. They trying to give you something.
thank you. See, y'all trying to set me up. No, I ain't doing this.
I love his music. So I love a good Young Buck song. So I just
Well,
No.
thank you. Unfortunately, it's not a good connection, but thank you, Lucinda, for calling back in as
Y'all.
always.
So what's the job situation looking like, man?
We're gonna keep working on finding you a job.
All right. So like I said, I don't want to do nothing in the field. If you're gonna put me in the field, I can be in a marching band. I could be a drum major. You know what I'm saying? I could play the saxophone or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Well, maybe Lucenda needs some soil stamped out, and we can kind of put the marching band over that.
Man, that sounds like slave work. I can't front.
I
That
mean,
sounds like
you'll
hustling
be
backwards. That's hustling backwards. You know what I'm saying?
He does
you'll
have a
be
point.
marching in a band. It's just that you'll be marching on the ground at a pivotal time, kind of for the ground's benefit. But you'll still
Nah,
be
that's hustling
marching.
backwards.
It just so happens that you'll be marching on dirt with kind of like the idea of making sure that it's kind of prepared for planting.
What's
Let me
what's
let me ask one
what's the
question.
marching band show for the year? Like, what music are we gonna be playing?
Well,
I'll get with you,
Lucenda,
brother. I have multiple television productions in motion with Tubi, some with a budget of upwards of $10,000, and I'll get with you, and we'll be able to connect, and maybe I can have you score some of my action scenes. But
Oh, so I got to do the
bla-
arrangement myself?
well, you're the masters. You have the masters.
nigga,
Okay,
I ain't got
no,
but
I'm
a
saying I
budget
can
of
do
ten
that, but I
thousand.
just
What
gotta
the
see what
fuck
the
you
check
want
gonna
me
look
to?
like first.
It's
Well, the whole
Tubi,
budget
nigga.
for
What the
the
fuck you
entire
think the
thing
check?
is
This
10,000.
Tubi, wait, hold on, Tubi.
Raising my voice. That's
Yeah,
what Vicky
Oscar
told me.
contender.
Vicky told me it's not be raising my
Ain't
voice.
ain't Tubi free?
Ain't nothing free.
What type of
Nothing's
budget
free.
y'all working with, bro? You said 10 bands?
$10,000.
I can't do shit with. I can't get a haircut with that.
How much?
Oh shit, he too entitled. Email me when you ready
I'm
to talk
too
more
entitled.
sensibly,
I'm
brother.
too
Thank you,
entitled. A
brother.
black man wants a haircut. Oh my god.
For $10,000, yes.
Yeah, you want an
Oh my god.
$11,000
So
Shit,
haircut.
entitled. He
goddamn.
wants a haircut.
Shot
Oh
yourself
Lord.
out
Next he's
so the
gonna want
people
water
looking.
and food.
Shot yourself out so the brothers, so the folks who looking for instrument folks can find you. I'm gonna write you down for real
Hey,
because
hey.
Yeah.
I'm Kyle. I'm on Twitter. Yeah, I'm calling it Twitter, even though it's called X.
Twitter.
I respect that. What's
Elon Musk's
your
dead
what's your
name is
Twitter
famous. I
handle?
can dead name his platform.
What's your Twitter handle, and what year were you born?
Killer the Baptist, because I'm a rapper
No.
too.
Oh, okay. Never mind on the
KILLA.
age. I don't need to.
Yeah, Killer the Baptist. I put my name in a Wu-Tang name generator, and that's what it came back with.
Killer
So
the
Okay, well, I don't
Baptist.
need. You're a rapper. I don't need to know your age. You don't have to tell me what year you were born. Thank you.
Oh, already in.
Why? Wait.
Thank you.
We done?
Yeah.
Now
Did I
wait a
get the
minute
job?
here. Let's have a. I don't think you did, but brother, we wish you nothing but the best in your
Yeah.
I
career
ain't get the
and your
job.
journey. I don't think so. Okay. I've learned a lot today. Hopefully, you've learned a lot.
I'm gonna journal about it.
Once again, I want to thank you, Madam Erin, for coming on board with me on the Black Job Fair as we tried to make connections. But I think what I've learned most from talking to these people is that a lot of folks don't want jobs. We offered that brother a job, and that brother turned that job down.
Yeah.
Wasn't serious.
Kim was right. No one wants to work anymore.
You cannot teach hustle. My coach taught me
Yeah.
that. Once again, this is brought to you by Sackleson State Community College. Our sponsor, Sackleson State, the only community college for good-looking people. If you are lower than an 8, you cannot enroll. Ugly people are a distraction and a scourge on the education system. If you are
Yeah.
good-looking, come and be around other good-looking people who will surely be promoted and higher and end up in the C-suite. Make the connections now that you'll need for the rest of your life. Visit them online, sacstate.com. I think that's all the time we have for today.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Well, I can
I-
hop. I have some deliverables to get to, some meetings to kind of plop on people's cow.
Okay. You about to DM that rapper, ain't you?
I am gonna look on his Twitter. Yes, I am.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
Just for curious, to kind of make sure I always have qualified candidates around to kind of pick from when necessary.
Freaky deaky. Aaron, thank you as always.
I hope Vicky comes back.
I doubt it. Oh, shit. Here come the police. I got to go.
Okay. Well, I gotta hop.
They coming up. Hang on. I see you now.
Okay, hopping.